It has been said that the train systems in the country were not prioritized in the past decades. It is now that the government is pushing for it to help improve the country's transport system. Just recently, the governments of the Philippines and Japan led the groundbreaking ceremony of the Tutuban to Malolos leg of the North-South Commuter Railway known as the PNR Clark Phase 1. This week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, we have no less than the General Manager of the PNR, Mr. Jun Magno, to give us more insights into this project. Hello GM Magno and welcome once again to Motoring Today.
Hello, and to all the viewers of Motoring Today.
The construction works for the PNR Clark Phase 1 has already started. To begin with, can you please give our viewers the basic facts that we need to know regarding this project?
This is a 38-kilometer railway project. This is between Tutuban and Malolos. This will be part of what we call the North-South Commuter Main Line. In the south, it will be connected to Calamba, all the way to Tutuban, Solis. And then on the north, from Malolos, it will be connected to Clark International Airport and New Clark City. This will be part of what we call the Greater Capital Region. It's the new area for growth that this government is concentrating. And within this GCR area, NSCR will be the primary mode of mass transit, actually.
Before we got the ball rolling for this project, what were the preparations you did alongside with other transport agencies? In any case, any challenges that slowed down the start of the project?
Okay, actually we started work on this project a year ago. A lot of people have been using the property of PNR and we need to clear it up. Primary is actually utilities. We had undertaken 1 year of utilities relocation. We relocated a lot of transport, may mga transport terminals, may mga electrical lines, may mga water lines that will be affected by the construction. So before we turn it over to the contractor, what we did is we cleared all these utility lines and we consolidated them into common crossing points. So it will be easier for construction. That's 1 year worth of work. We already did advance work on that one.
Having mentioned about that, sir, it is no secret that some parts of the PNR railroads, especially those that are in the provinces, have been occupied by informal settlers. How did you go about those, and are the areas needed for this project already cleared of them? If so, what are the safeguards being put up to prevent people from straying to the railways?
Okay, we have laws towards informal settlers, and we implement those laws, and actually something better than what our local laws have. This project will be managed with JICA. JICA have their own social safeguards about informal settlers and about entitlements. So aside from the entitlements given by our law to informal settlers, we added the JICA social safeguards for informal settlers. So this is a much better relocation program actually for informal settlers within the PNR right of way. But want to stress the point that this has been cleared already in the past administration because of the North Rail project. So we are only, if I'm not mistaken, only 100 families na lang ata ang kailangan namin i-relocate for this one, for this project.
That's good to hear, sir. Back to PNR Clark Phase 1. Are there any set timeline of the project? Now that it has started, when will be its actual run?
This will be partially operable by December 2021. That's our target. Before 2022, it should be operational. And 2023, we should have delivered the punch list. But it should be operational already as early as December 2021. December 2021, we should have part of the operation on the north, and then the depot should be operational to receive new trains and signaling.
On the coaches, are you going to use brand new or refurbished ones?
Oh, definitely we will use new ones. Actually, we received the offer, a bid of one of the proponents to supply the new trains. The design is very extensive. It will be electric multiple units, and this will be metro grade, meaning it has capacity of more than 6 coaches per formation, per train formation. It can go as high as 12, actually.
This is one of the flagship projects under the government's Build, Build, Build program. Can you tell us what will be its biggest benefit to the riding public?
The government's Build, Build, Build program is actually to build a Greater Capital Region. Greater Capital Region means we're adding Metro Manila, Greater Manila area, NCR, Region 3, Region 4A into one big capital region called the GCR, the Greater Capital Region. However, JICA with the transport agencies made a study that a GCR will not be viable if the place of habitation and place of employment are not 55 minutes away from each other. So for GCR to be successful, it should have an artery, and that artery is NSCR. This is this project. So this project is being built so we could go for GCR. GCR is needed if we want to sustain growth rates higher than 8% than the existing 6-something%. So that's why we are really aggressive in implementing this project.
Thank you very much for your time, GM Magno. Before we end, do you have any message to the viewers relevant to the topic, most especially to those that it will soon service?
Just bear with us. I know it's been 40, 50 years that train systems have been lagging behind. They were not given the priority that it should have. This government sees railway as the prime people mover, and we're building a mass transit system. This is the first rapid intercity metro that we're building. This is very radical. However, it will take time to build this. Give us the time, give us the patience, we'll build this, and we'll implement this as soon as it's commissioned. And it should change, it's going to change the culture of how we commute, how we work, and where we live.
Thank you once again, sir.
Thanks, and happy motoring.
Mr. Jun Magno, PNR General Manager, our guest this week on Motoring Today's Motoring Forum, courtesy of Suzuki Philippines.
Suzuki All New Ertiga.
Life is beating fast. Find what you're waiting for.
Seven-seater in style. All new Ertiga. Debut